Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I want to make a video regarding footwork on specifically two-handed backhand, but most of what I'm going to talk about is still applicable to one-handed backhand as well. So I keep seeing quite a few videos and hear about this in podcasts, and just for the life of me I can't figure out why people hold that concept to be true, where it's pretty easy to empirically verify from watching the pros as to how they actually what they actually choose. So what I'm talking about specifically is a lot of coaches basically will tell you, so you can see with this divider, so they basically tell you the ideal way is to hit a backhand is to step pretty much straight into the ball. So that will be your foot positioning, go right here forward, and you kind of lean against it. So I will grant them that is totally acceptable way of doing it when the ball comes in. However, I would consider that an exception and a kind of exception to the rule, because what that will require, so when you step in like this, you have to be very good at turning, because it goes kind of your body goes against your footwork placement. So it's still possible, but it's I consider that to be pretty advanced way of hitting. And I would say if you give the pro a choice, it's basically a forced choice that they have to make, because ball comes super fast and they just don't have any time to reassemble their feet in a more favorable way, which I believe is about 45 degrees. So this way you have a natural shoulder turn, and it just lends way. So okay, if you pay attention, if you give a pro time, that's the footwork that will choose, and you can see it like in tons of videos, whatever. You can just look up any video, and totally acceptable. And a lot of times it's talked about in a negative way, which I have no idea. Maybe in the comments you can tell me, but it's again empirically verified. Take anybody with a two-handed backhand, Djokovic, Medvedev, it's perfectly acceptable to step all the way parallel to the baseline. Perfectly acceptable, happens all the time. So in fact, you should strive to hit as many balls with your right foot first, because that's way more aggressive footwork. So the only time you will do the open stance is when you're out of options and the opponent puts you in that much trouble that you have to just give up your right foot first and just go open stance. So you have no other choice, and that's the only way you will do the open stance. If you have a choice, you always put the right foot first, and then it's really customizable. You can put it in lots of different places. So in my opinion, probably the best ever backhand belongs to Marat Safin, and it's not because I'm Russian. I think he truly had probably the best backhand ever. And if you look at his videos from like backhand compilation, you'll see it's always, that foot always goes. And obviously if he can do it, like you should be able to put that foot everywhere, but for the most part that's kind of his signature. So you have a putting the foot about 45 degrees, he's hitting it and back. So you have a one step forward and one step back, and that's as lean as you can do it. So everything else will be forced when you have to take additional steps, when it gets wider and so forth. So and that's kind of the other reason. Like if you're playing at any competitive level, and the higher level it goes, the more you'll see it. Nobody's gonna hit right to you. So most of the time balls are gonna go to the side. So natural way of getting there would be running and putting that foot to the side, either parallel to the baseline, or if you have any choice, you kind of put it like 45 degrees in, and that's, again, I consider that to be the most optimal. Please share your thoughts, guys, about this in the comments. And with that being said, go rock the courts.